Okay, this is my part two to signs a woman is, secretly a lesbian. So before I was talking about more like tomboy girls, but in adults, but I feel like for more feminine presenting women as myself, like in adults, it can look different. It really is hard, which I have experience in this, you guys, experiencing compet, experiencing denial, experiencing I can't be gay. I mean, look at me. I can't be gay. Experiencing like for feminine women, I've noticed the denial runs so deep and they genuinely don't have a clue that they're a lesbian. Because with some DL, like more tomboy women that I've met, they probably like you can tell that they kind of know but they just don't want to come out. But with more feminine women that I've met, they think that like it's a choice. They think that, well, I can just choose to be with a man. Well, yeah, I mean, I like girls, but like I'm not gay. Like I'm not like that. Or yeah, I enjoyed like being with a girl that one time. Or I kind of feel so, but I'm telling you, they're in deep denial. So really, it's hard to tell with feminine women like myself that are DL because it's like they'll really act straight, but unless they kind of like confide in you, phases that like gay phases that they've had, or you would have to really observe them to be like, oh, I think this girl is gay, because it's actually really hard to tell. Like with me, you guys, I really don't think any of my old friends, any of the guys that I was with, anybody ever thought that I was gay, ever. Because I genuinely believed I was straight. And, I would pick a boy to have a crush on. I didn't really want to marry a man, but I was like, ew, like maybe I can like just date a guy and we can never get married. So I was kind of still doing all the things that straight women did. I just dreaded it and hated it, but I thought everybody else did as well. So that's why I didn't really say anything, because I thought we were all in the same boat. So yeah, with like adult feminine DL women, it's very hard to tell. Like you would have to get to know them like personally, and for them to kind of maybe even try to make a move on you. I don't know, like it would have to, it's harder, it's a lot harder to tell for real. Like there's that's why I'm like, I know there's a lot of lesbians out here. It's just that like a lot of them don't even know that they're a lesbian, or like I said, they're in denial. They think it's a phase, they think it's a choice, they think they're very religious. They're like, oh, but God doesn't like it, so it's tough with like feminine DL women.